Hi Capricorn, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you very much for being here. So let's jump in. This is going to be a read for you and who, right? It's going to be love. If you're looking for something that's more of a general monthly read or career and finance, you'll see that at the end of this video. All right. So we're going to pull a few cards on you first, and then we'll jump to the other side to find out a little bit about that other person, right? What they like, what they dislike about you, and then what they want most from you, and so forth. All right. So let's begin. Let's go ahead and pull a card specifically for you. Love, it starts with you, so we're going to start there. All right. So let's take a look at what does Capricorn need to know most, right? Within the second half of August, what's going to be most important as they come out here. Okay. So what do we have here? Wow, you guys, chin up, buttercup. You are gorgeous. All right. So there we go. If you wanted a reminder, this is a good reminder. Okay. And if you didn't, well, here's a good reminder anyway. All right. So this is letting you know that you are gorgeous. What a great way to start out your reading, right? So that's beautiful energy, guys. Now we do have a full moon that's coming up in Aquarius. That's coming up at the 22nd of August. So I'm going to pull a card specifically on what you need to concentrate on and what's going to help you, right? What can really help you in your manifestations, as it pertains to that full moon energy that's happening within Aquarius at the end of the month, all right? So what's most important for Capricorn to be aware of? What is it? Here we go. This is it. Failure is only learning. I move with confidence and resilience. I think Cancer got this too, quite frankly. I'm not sure. Check out your moon rising and your Venus signs, because that's going to give you a bigger picture of the message. But this is, definitely, this is about, pushing through, not giving up, moving forward on what it is, person, place, or thing that you want with resilience and confidence, all right? So this wants to, let you know to keep that manifesting going on, right? So you can check out your candles there, but that's what I feel that's coming through here. What is it that's going to be important for you to remember in terms of love? Anything that wants to come out? This wants to come out. Let's take a look. Let's see. If I can't figure this out now, this will have to be taken to the next lifetime. Okay, so this could be within a relationship or situation that I get here. Okay, so that is what is happening. Wow. Okay, guys, so that's what's coming through here. So if you can't figure out what this is now, this will be taken into the next lifetime. All right, so this could be in terms of some sort of relationship or situation that you might have with a particular person. It's kind of like maybe for some of you that you're trying to come to some sort of solution, and if it's not coming true, then it's like, okay, next, kind of that type of thing. But hold on, because we're going to find out how this is going to play into the situation. What's going to be anything that's going to be important for you to remember in this here. What do we have here? Okay, so what we have for you, Capricorn, in the past, okay, when you were disappointed, when you were promised something and it didn't happen. Now, in the past, that could have been the case. Maybe you were promised something and, something didn't happen. And this is, putting you in the position, say, in the past, yes, you were disappointed when something didn't happen the way you wanted it to, okay? And it was something that you were promised, right? Now you create that special moment. Now you create special moments and memories that you do desire, right? So it's kind of like you don't focus on something that didn't come through that you were promised. Now you start creating moments in your life now that lead you to that of what you desire. Okay, so this is a message that just wants to come through for you, like kind of like some inner work that wants to kind of jump out and let you know. So now you're just going to create what it is that you want. So I'm going to offer to take care of this, and I'm going to step forward and do my best. But if I can, then I'm going to create other desires in my life right now. We'll have to take care of this at the next lifetime or whatever that is. That's what I see coming through here, guys. So note your comments below. But that's what I see coming through here. Very interesting. Okay, very interesting. All right, so let's jump in to your read, and let's take a look at what's going to be coming out for Capricorn. What does a Capricorn need to know most? Well, let's just take a look at where you're at present at this moment. Whereas Capricorn at this present moment for these next 2 weeks of August, okay? What is coming through for Capricorn, where you're at? So what we get here is the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Swords. Now this is having a new inspiration in creation, right? Fire energy after some sort of disappointment, right? After some sort of a disappointment that's happening. The Nine of Swords is all about, depression, despair, anxiety of some sort. But now you're inspired to create what it is that you desire. Like you've had an inspiration from this, maybe a different way of looking at this, okay? Could be dealing with a air sign or fire sign. That seems to be coming through here. All right. Anything else? Give me more on this Nine of Swords here for Capricorn. Let's take a look at what this is. Devil energy. So this is something that's had you in bondage. All right. Something that's held you back. Right. Some sort of, something in some sort that has been an addiction of some sort. Now, this could be a person, place, or thing, right? But I like here that the Ace of Wands, that there's some sort of inspiration in creation that wants to push you forward. And this is Devil energy. It's a 15 card Capricorn energy, actually. So, this could be you, Capricorn, kind of getting rid of, any sort of anxiety, depression, or despair, from an air sign or someone who's got fire in their chart, and then being able to move forward, right? Letting go. Tell me a little bit more about this Devil energy. This is kind of feeling like a puppet on someone's string here. Okay, let's take a look at what this is. Yeah, it could have to relate to lovers, okay? Passion, someone you've got passion for, or maybe might be dealing with a Gemini, but that's what seems to be coming through. But there's growth. There's growth that needs to happen for this, because this is a 6 card. This reduces to a 6, so this is saying growth, right? And that's what's coming through here. That there's an opportunity for growth here, right? That maybe that you have grown. Too many cards, guys. Maybe that you have grown from the situation, or you're letting go of an old way of being, right? And you're focused on the desire to move forward. Let's take a look at anything more from Love Oracle, okay, where you're at. Enlightenment. You've had some sort of spiritual enlightenment. And that's kind of what I feel what I got from this Ace of Wands. They're kind of have this kind of the same colors here, that you've kind of had some sort of spiritual awakening or alignment that was based upon something that maybe had you addicted or in bondage, as it pertains to love. And maybe you were disappointed, within a situation. Okay. So again, we go back to that card we got at the beginning for you. And Capricorn is, again, when you were disappointed in the past, when you were disappointed, when you were promised something and it didn't happen, okay? So that could have been the past that you were, okay? You were disappointed when something didn't happen. But now you create special moments and memories in your life that you desire, right? You've had that inspiration, right? You've been enlightened and you're going to bloom on new opportunities, right? So it's some sort of spiritual awakening, right? And that's what this is saying. So you're moving forward with resilience and confidence, from that Moon card that we saw here, right? So let's take a look at what it is going to be your strength. What is your strength for Capricorn the second 2 weeks of August? What do we have? King of Wands. Wow, okay. And then we've got the Death and Rebirth. Okay, so this is about the King of Wands is a visionary and entrepreneur. If someone is very courageous. Now, this could be you. You could be a leader in your work and what you do. You might have fire in your chart, or you're taking on this energy. There's a Death and Rebirth where now you see things clearly, right? So it's kind of like moving forward, courageously after seeing things clearly from some sort of death or rebirth. Because what it did is that it brought stability. This reduces to a 4. It's a 13 card that reduces to a 4 that brings forth clarity, right? So this needed to happen. Something needed to end to bring in the clarity, right? To bring in this, right? And to bring in this enlightenment, right? So it's like something had to end, for this to happen. And this is, courageously, being able to move forward, right? Having the vision of what it is that you want. And that's going to be your strength, okay? Anything else? Speaking up. Speaking up for yourself and standing your ground, okay? So that is going to be very, very key for you here, okay? So your strength is speaking up, right? And this kind of relate as a, relate to love. It could be something that you've been motioning forward to love, and this is an opportunity of love. You could have someone coming in, that has love for you, or you are bringing love to someone else. But this is motion forward, an expression of love. It could be some sort of you get a mail here. It could be a text, a phone call, conversation. But it's very honorable in terms of it's transparent, right? The horse is white, so it has transparent thoughts moving forward as it pertains to love. Could be someone a little bit younger, or you vice versa on either side. But that's what I feel that's coming through here. The strength is being able to speak up, stand your ground, and move forward amidst, and be courageous after some sort of ending that offers clarity of a new beginning. So that is your strength. What is your weakness, Capricorn? What is your weakness these next 2 weeks? Let's be aware of that, okay? What is that? What is your weakness here? What do we have? We've got here, okay, and we've got here the Six of Cups, and we've got the Tower card, okay? So this is about putting something, this is about an old way of being, right? It's kind of going back into the past, right? For some of you, it could have been a template of the past that is now tumbled down and is no longer working, but has yet been transformed. If you see these butterflies here, right? And the squirrel's kind of looking up at it in amazement. Look at what's coming from this catastrophe. It's all these beautiful butterflies, right? So I feel that there's a transformation of thinking from the past to now, right? Six of Cups is growth. Six is growth, right? It has to do with innocence and nostalgia. Now, maybe you were innocent in the past, and you took upon some way of thinking or a template has been brought into love relationships or situations in your life. Siren is an indication of that too, guys. Hold on a second. Okay, all right. So that was just a really good kind of a reminder here in terms of, it really brings things to light, right? It really shines it, brings things to light. But that's what this is saying. So, what is negatively impacting you is the past, right? And not being able to transform it is key. So that's because it's in your what is affecting you right now. Anything else that wants to come out here? Let's take a look. One more card. Yeah, being able to balance those energies, being flexible in the changing and adapting to a new way of being, because you've been transformed, right? You've had an ending with a new beginning that brought you a lot more clarity, right? That brought that clarity here, and you've been enlightened, right? And now it's about adapting, and it's about being flexible to that new energy that is now before you, right? And so that's what I feel like is happening here for your Capricorn. Let's take a look at the Love Oracle and see what the Love Oracle has to say for you here. A string of faith. Okay, so you see all these kind of all these noises that are coming into play are all playing into the read, and it's about a spiritual bond that can't be broken. So it could be that maybe that you've got a string of faith with someone, and this is about learning with someone, kind of learning and moving forward. Maybe you've got a spiritual like with someone, and this is about having some sort of bond with another person, and it could be your bond with Source, but I kind of feel what's negatively impacting you is that there is a bond that can't be broken here. And it could be with family, but it's about adjusting to the new energies, regardless of external situations that may come into play. Anything else in terms of this? Yeah, now being wise, taking your time, moving forward. So this what's negatively impacting you is not being wise and taking your time and moving forward to adapt to this new change, this transition that is happening here, okay, is what this is saying, because it was almost something from childhood that you've adopted. Well, let's take a look at the best way for Capricorn to move forward. Best way for Capricorn to move forward. Interesting, guys, interesting. Let's take a look. We've got the Magician energy, and we've got Temperance. This is major arcanas that are coming out here, guys. Wow. Could be doing with a Gemini, but this is really all about, creating change in your life, right? Creating balance, knowing that you've got all of the resources to create that special elixir that's going to bring you out of and into what it is that you desire. You've got all the tools necessary. So this is kind of getting down into how can my creativity, how can my inspiration from this Ace of Wands bring this into play? Okay, so that's what I feel here. Now, temperance energy is coming into play here, and this temperance energy is all about an opportunity. It's kind of fire energy. It's balancing things out a little bit. The light here, but also with what is hidden, right? And balancing things out. So your best way to move forward is to create balance in your life by creating something that's going to lead to your desires on what it is that you want, right? I'm going to pull one more card, 2 major arcana, because what's been difficult for you, I believe, is adapting to the new energies, adapting to what's hidden and what's coming to light, right? What you can see and what you cannot see. Because this temperance energy is a 5 card, reduces to a 5. 5s are about having conflict and being able to see, to balance this out, right? So give me another card to add to this in terms of best way forward for Capricorn. 9 of Cups, focus on emotional fulfillment. This is complete satisfaction, right? So the 9's about coming to fruition. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This is about bringing joy, right? Focus on that of which you desire, the joy that you want in your life, right? And that's what I feel that's coming through. Anything that the Love Oracle has to say in terms of this. Let's take a look. Not settling for being unappreciated, right? And what do we get here? Focusing on wanting some, it's not settling for something that's unappreciative or just people that nibble, at you. This is about, no, I want someone that's loyal. I want someone that's trustworthy. I want someone that honors me and is reliable with me, is what this is saying, right? So, that's what this is talking about. See, so this is very key. And that's what you need to focus on moving forward, all right? That's going to be key. What is going to help you within this process? Anything that the numerology has to say. Healing, yeah. And this is healing, guys, and it has to do something with childhood, okay? Now, if you need help with that, hints beyond the read or in or rapid change session in my description box below. But this is healing, right? And this also healing is blue, and that's the throat chakra. So it's how you communicate to others and how you let others communicate to you. Okay, so that is what is coming through. It's a 66 card reducing to 12. 12 reduces to 3. 3s are about communication, okay? And 3s are also, about creativity, right? So it talks about that communication in healing, right? So this is about how you communicate with yourself and others and allow others to communicate with you. Now we're going to take a look at this other person real quick. Where are they at right now? What do we get for them? What do we get here? We've got the 3 of Pentacles, and then we've got the 7 of Cups. So this is teamwork and collaboration, right? So this is focusing on teamwork and collaboration is what this person is focusing on. And they want something long-term. They're going to choose something emotionally that fulfills them long-term. They have choices in their life, right? And they're looking for someone that has teamwork and collaboration to come together with, is what I feel here. The Cup energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Pentacle energy is Earth energy. Okay, this flew out. What is this? Yeah, maybe that things have been hard-headed. Maybe that one of you or both of you have been stubborn. So it could be this side, this person's been stubborn, or they feel that you've been stubborn in this, but hard-headed, that like things are being hard to move forward. Let's take a look. Anything else? Spring. There is an opportunity for new seeds to be planted and new pathways to begin. So this person is focusing on new beginnings, new pathways that are going to help them actually move forward. Okay, so that's where they're at right now. What do they want most from Capricorn? Okay, what do they want most from Capricorn? What do we have? Let's see here. 6 of Wands. They want victory with you. They want victory. They're just, this is about victory, confidence, a wreath of success. They want victory. This is 6 of Wands, passionate fire energy, okay? Anything else? And they want to be able to move things forward. This is about the Knight of Pentacles. This is the day-to-day, moving things forward, right? Putting in the work for things to grow, right? So that's what's coming through here. Interesting, guys. That's what they want most. What is it that they dislike about Capricorn? What do they dislike about Capricorn? Let's take a look. Dislike. They dislike the fact of having the courage to move forward together with a partnership and attraction. So they feel that there hasn't been enough courage to move this forward, and this is what they dislike, the courage that you have. It's kind of, they dislike the fact, I think they dislike the fact of not having courage to move forward with this partnership. Okay, this is saying, this is about balancing things out, having the strength to move forward. Leo energy, and then you got the Two of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, right? So this is about the courage to move forward. Okay, so I kind of feel what they dislike is not having the, about you is having the courage to move forward in this connection, this partnership and attraction. All right, they the not making amends or coming together. That's what they want, guys. Okay, so what do they like most about you? Okay, so what do they like most about you? And let's take a look what they like most about you. They like most about you is that you are like, you put in the work this is about the Page of Swords. So this is about being very curious and energetic and balancing yourself out, doing your research and all your ideas. You're very smart, and then judgment is coming through here. So this is what they like most about you. Is you make the call and you let go of things that no longer serve you, right? And then you look for education and reasons why. You want to determine what's happening and determine why why I want to let something go. Why I'm making a decision to let something go. It's like you do your research before you move forward, right? So that's what I get that's coming out of here. It's kind of like, it's fire energy. It's ruled by Pluto, the judgment, but you make decisions, and you do your research before you make your decisions moving forward. What does the Love Oracle have to say on what they like most about you? Okay, let's take a look at what this is. This is about letting go of things that maybe just don't serve you. What else? What they like most about you is that you are kind of you move through the pain. You're moving through the pain, and you don't want to repeat cycles, right? So it's not repeating cycles of the past, right? You want to break free of cycles. That's what that is, guys. Learning to break free of cycles so they no longer bombard you, right? And that's what this is saying. And that you do your research in this, in that process. It's like you do the research that's necessary in terms of moving something forward, okay? And that's what they like most about you here. Wow, how interesting. Yeah, doing the research that's necessary. She was on that, if I can find the card, I can't believe it. Here it is, okay. That you do the research that's necessary to keep you balanced in your life, right? And that is so you can break free of old patterns, and that's what they love about you, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to take a deeper dive, and we're going to find out a little bit more about what this person's next steps are going to be, but also what they are most afraid of, and what they haven't told you. We'll find out what you haven't told them, what you are most afraid of. We'll get messages from both sides, and then we'll do a potential outcome as well as advice at the end that wants to come out, okay? So if you guys want to take a deeper dive and want to know a little bit more, we're gonna dig into this, okay? So let me know how this resonates with you. Note your comments below, guys. Definitely like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, namaste.